I'm Natalie Hastings, and I'm a strategic communications consultant located in Cincinnati, Ohio. In my role as a strategic communications consultant, I help individual clients tell their stories, mostly on an external basis. So that looks different depending on the client, but it involves a lot of media relations, social media and social media strategy, sometimes content strategy, developing content for the web, and working on key messages. So helping people figure out exactly what they want to say, how they want to say it, and to whom they want to communicate it.
You want me to put them in a holding space?
Can you text me anytime somebody
I
gets
have
there?
somebody from Cincinnati Current Business.
Oh, okay.
When I'm approached by a client about working together, one of the first things that I ask is, what is your objective for the communication? Oftentimes, especially if you're working with a small business that maybe doesn't have a full marketing team, they'll just approach you about wanting to be in the news, but they may not know why they want to be in the news or what they really want to get out of it. And so if someone comes to me and says, I want you to help promote this product or this event, I really try to drill down into what are your objectives, because that helps me know what kind of press coverage are we really going for? Do we even need press coverage, or is it something else? Is it internal communications with clients? And so that's the first thing, and that's why I put the strategic part in the front of my title, because I could charge people to put a story in the news, but if it's really not going to meet their objectives, I don't want to do it. One of my clients, Ocean, just had their demo day, which is when each startup company gets the opportunity to share their ideas with investors and other stakeholders in the community. And so I was approached by Ocean to help them get out the word about this event in advance of the event to get attendance, and then also review coverage. The objective in that case was to get attendance there and also to show off the companies after the fact. And so I met with my client contact several weeks in advance, and we sort of brainstormed what were going to be some of the story ideas that would come out in advance of Demo Day that we could use to keep Ocean and Demo Day in the press, keep the buzz going about it so that people would know about it. So on the day of Demo Day, we got up early and just started reminding everyone in the press that this was going on that day. So I sent out my media alert reminding everyone of the time the event was going on, made some follow-up calls with folks about whether or not they thought they would be in attendance. I grew up in a small town right on the Ohio River, and for college I decided to go away. I went to Vanderbilt University, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. And what I discovered is that a lot of the things that were attractive to me with being an attorney or being in politics, which is passionately sharing ideas and persuading people about concepts or ideas, could also be done in other ways. And so I was really drawn to this idea of communicating. So I studied organizational development, which is sort of like a business major, and gave me a really good footing for getting out in the business world. For me, I found internships to be really valuable because I was practicing some of the things that I would ended up doing in the field. So I did an internship at an agency in Louisville, Kentucky one summer, and it really helped me explore different areas of marketing, and I discovered that I really liked public relations and strategic communications a little bit more than advertising, account management, and that side of the equation. One particular class that sticks out to me that has continued to be really valuable is one of my management classes where we worked on negotiation. And negotiation is a really important life skill that I think everyone needs, no matter what you want to go into in your career. For someone who might be interested in strategic communications or specifically media relations, I would say one of the most important things is to be paying attention to the news. And then I would also say honing your writing skills. So making sure that you're taking the classes, and you can learn a lot of good writing in a history class and a psychology class. It's not always just in those English classes, but honing your writing skills in high school and in college can be so important, because a lot of what you're doing in media relations and public relations is just writing. One of the challenges working in media relations currently is that the field is constantly changing. There's a lot of turmoil right now in media because we have citizen journalists, we have a lot of people willing to provide free content that's not necessarily been vetted. It's constantly needing to be nimble to meet the needs of what's going on right now. One of the things that is fun about working in media relations and public relations is that when you have an event going on, there's a lot of adrenaline and those last minute things that have to get done. And I'm an extrovert, so I'm definitely drawing upon the energy and excitement of everyone else who is there. I just get really caught up in the excitement knowing that I played a small part in something really exciting that's going on. And that's why I like to say that I don't always have these groundbreaking things that I get to do myself, but I get to share about a lot of other people's really groundbreaking ideas and get to be a part of something really exciting.